Those poor boys. Let's go back. I'm back again. We've done it. 2 runners. Actually, I'll show you the gates quickly. Why is that not updated? What is going on with this today? Honestly, AI is messing with my... It's like it's showing me there's like 2 posts, like a ghost post and a real post. Right, earlier on, something happened. Look, the picture's not showing. But there was 2 pictures, right? The picture shows when you click on it. But there were 2 pictures, so I deleted one and that one went black. Then there's this one, and that one's also 2 pictures, look. They've both got different views, different likes. This is how they splice it. It's like there might be 80 pages like that where they divide all my views and comments up. I still get a million views or whatever, but you only see 1 page with 139 views. It's bollocks. Where was we? Oh, yeah. The gates. Ronnie Corbett for the video. Oh, you can't see them all, but you can see these ones, right? Just double check. Yeah, you can see the 3 of them. You don't need to see the 4th. It's fine. Full mints. Ronnie Barker. Ski Whiff. Diamond showing. And from Flamingo there. Much harder to get the gates on. Shawnee would probably get the gates from video. But I can't be arsed to go get them. Let's come back. 2 Ronnies. Bye. Cut you out. Open up. Toomy Cooper's your next choice. Toomy Cooper. English comedian, magician. Let me cut out the 2 runners. There it is. The 2 runners. Bink. Right, we're done. Let's come back. Red Dwarf. Craig Charles. I ain't done Red Dwarf yet. No, we can start doing some TV shows actually. Images. Let's do Toomy Cooper. My favourite comedian. When I grew up, this person made me laugh. Made me sides ache. Not the way God did, but still very funny. When God said the world's flat and you're not spinning, I was dying, literally dying with laughter. I was literally all ears with God. I was listening to God. I was in the same harmonics as God at that point. But Toomy Cooper, it's an old grandma face, the soft rounded face, look, the open rounded eyes of a woman, the small dentures of a woman. Apparently she had an heart attack on stage and died. Women don't usually have heart attacks, do they? It's a male thing that the males get the heart attacks, not the women. For some reason or another. Isn't that strange? Only men get it. When looking at someone this tall, you really do need to go for the gates, because this person, you're not used to seeing a woman 6'4", 6'5", which is what she is. She bends under doors to come into a room. She's Nephilim. In the relationship, in normal relationships, men are big, women are small. Not men are small, women are big. There's still a lot of couples where the woman is smaller than the man, even though they're playing the wrong roles. There's loads of couples like that. I guess, what do they call him? Bernie Ecclestone's got to be the perfect example of it. Eccleston. Wife, there you go. There you go. The man, the woman, the far apart eyes, the close set eyes, the long face. Let's go back. This one here was my favourite magician. But bearing in mind, I did close-up magic for 20 years. I used to love doing it. I can't stand it now because it's part of the deception. Knowing how I'm deceiving people. When I spoke to that other magician, he was laughing, you know. He was laughing at that it upset me so much to just be fooling people for money, not realising how fooled they actually are, all of them, including that magician. And I hit him with the book one day in a park. I told you anyway. And when I got to a picture of a little boy covered in makeup, I don't know, 5 years old, he just went, yeah, what about it? It's all right. And I freaked out. To say the least, I freaked out. I was in the middle of my local park calling him a nonce. Told him you should put it on the side of your van. Twat. I bet he doesn't. Anyway, I've said it many times before. I don't know what sort of life some of these people have. What happens if you didn't want to be Toomy Cooper, but you had to go on pretending? That'd be a sad, hard life, wouldn't it? You see, that was the gift from God, that Jesus forgives all if they're sorry. If they're sorry the way I am, then God's going to forgive them. If they cried and wept for the things in this world and the children in this world and what's happened to them, God's forgiveness is the greatest merciful God in the world, as far as I'm concerned. For John 3:16, for God so loved the world. And if he was his own son in the flesh, even more merciful, right? That he bared the sins of the world, for God so loved the world. We're going to find out one day. On average, we get 75 years down here. This one didn't even get to 58, did he? She apparently she died on stage. Toomy Cooper, death, dies on stage, lot. But it's bollocks. I don't believe it. Look at this. They're all fake actors and that, right? It's men that have heart attacks, not women. But this happened on live television. The greatest English comedian dropped dead on stage. I can't believe it. You know, with all the lies I've been told, you want me to believe that bollocks right there? Slumps over on stage. Spent a whole life deceiving the English people and other people around the world, of course, but particularly me and my family and friends, that he's a man when she's a girl. And then this happens and you want me to believe it's real. This is a man here, down here, in high heels. This is a man and this is a woman. So why would I believe any of this? But you're stuck in Satan's world. You're going to have to comprehend this all by yourself. There's day and there's night. There's right and there's wrong. There's truth and there's lies. There's a God and there's a devil. And there's a war going on for your soul. Our souls. For God so loved the world. That looks like a dirty old... Oh, it's a chair. That looked like a satanic emblem for a second, didn't it? Can anyone else see it? Jimmy Tarbuck, another English comedian. Look at the small teeth, close set eyes. Rugs, caterpillars, look. Rugs for eyebrows. Even the Chuckle Brothers. Even the bloody Chuckle Brothers and the Chuckle Sisters. Look at that long-faced bitch right there. Look at that five-head ear. And they're both pointing devil horns on this one, look. Barry Chuckle. Satanist, a lot of them, look. To all of our children that grew up watching the Chuckle Brothers. Let's go back. Toomy Cooper walking. I think there's only a few gates. Walking. There's a nice one. Female Bigfoot lot getting chased by a few blokes in bikinis. Is you there, Tommy? Or is that your funeral? No, that's your funeral. That might be you there. Or is that your funeral? No, that's his funeral. That's Toomy Cooper. the boxer in it, or what is it? Thingy Cooper, the other one, Henry Cooper, the boxer. I always thought they were related because they were both massive. Let's put you in the back file quick, Tommy. Cooper should find you. Search. I could have sworn there was a couple of gates for Tommy. More than that one. Let's just come down. Is there any more? Another one there. Nice diamond look. Straight-legged man right there. That one's crossing over, so I can't tell. That one looks like a dude as well. That's a very high set calf muscle. And this one, just wrong angle again. I'd say there was a space there though. Straight leg. There you go. That's the gate I was looking for. I knew it was there. Your full mints. Even this person dressed like the monkey is still doing it, look. When women walk, their feet point outwards towards 8 and 4 o'clock, especially big ones like this. Absolutely inline footfall. Same with a gorilla. That looks like Lee Evans. Nobody survives the investigations if they're lying. Who is that? I just got one question. Chin to tie ratio. Chin to bow tie ratio. Look at this. That just does not pass, does it? It's a beast. Toomy Cooper, almost a magician. Is that his mum and dad? The early days. That can't be Toomy Cooper. Is that Toomy Cooper? He looks like his dad, doesn't he? Of course, he did time in the war. Of course he did. Saw wartime. Survived it. Came back. Had a load of stories to tell. It bores me. It really does. Right, Toomy Cooper. You should be in my back file. Shall we look, see? Open. Search. Cooper. There we go. Alice Cooper. Anderson Cooper. Corey Cooper. Bill Cooper. Bill Cooper. Bradley Cooper. Chris Cooper. Who am I doing? Toomy Cooper. Toomy Cooper. There she is. Toomy Cooper. There's another one up there. Do you see it at the top left? Full mints. Right there, look.